Grab the fire hoses, guys, because it's getting lit in Falina Science Lair. Dun dun! We are playing with fire today, which means you definitely need adult supervision for all you kids and even some of you adults that are a little crazy. So, to start, fire needs 3 things to light and stay ignited. It needs oxygen, fuel source, and heat. For our experiment, we're going to be using a popsicle stick as our fuel source, oxygen as in the air for the oxygen, and fire from a lighter as our heat source. So what we're going to do is first take 2 cylinders. I just have vases or vases if you're more fancy. And we're going to start by getting my gloves and goggles. 2, going to take 1 teaspoon of yeast and add it to each cylinder. Then we are going to add a teaspoon of baking soda to each. Now, just going to swirl them around. Get them all mixed up. So what we're doing today is we're going to take a flame and extinguish it and then reignite it, all using chemistry. So in this first cylinder here, going to add a generous splash of vinegar. You can see it starting to react here. And then the second one, a generous splash of hydrogen peroxide. Now I'm going to have my assistant here light my popsicle stick. Till you get a strong flame going. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to take this and see? Flame went out. Now what we're going to do is take this relight this real quick. You want to definitely have a good flame going. There we go. Okay, so we've still got a little bit of an ember, which is what you want. There we go. See how it instantly reignited? I'm gonna stick it in here. Goes out. And we don't have an ember anymore, but if we did, we would hopefully be able to stick it back in here and it would reignite. So, I'm gonna give this to my assistant here. So, the reason this happens is in this first cylinder here, the mixture of the baking soda and the vinegar creates an acid-base reaction that results in a high concentration of CO2 gas. Now when we put the flame in there, the lack of oxygen takes away that oxygen from our triangle of what we need for the flame to stay lit, and it extinguishes. Now when we take it and put it into this cylinder here, the mixture of the hydrogen peroxide and the yeast creates a high concentration of oxygen because the hydrogen peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen, and the yeast acts as a catalyst to help break it down. So when you re-expose it to oxygen, it reignites. So, isn't that neat? Magic, chemistry, and science.